uyabona ke into zobawo xa sizawushukuxa lo mba ndiyithanda ubana siyivule le ntetha sithi allegedly. Repeat after me, allegedly. Alright, igama lam ndingubutlu, ndingunolali wekwinqayi. Namhlanje ke sithetha ngobut Gabs. Bra Gabs mtshala, a businessman, taxi boss in East London. I don't like saying taxi boss because he's way more than a taxi boss. Ubut Gabs is a businessman. He is an owner of a private security company. Leke imenzele amehlo sentsho leyizise Tina. We got to know him through his security company, which is Gabs Security Services, that is operating in East London. He is a taxi boss. He's got many taxis, and also he is the chairman of a business forum in East London, a Buffalo City Metro Business Forum. Now, he started trending for Umisi Dolopu when police wanted to arrest him. Amapolisa befuna umbambela ntoni between me and you. So I've read, I've asked around, and I've been told ukubana ubanjelwa i-extortion, ubanjelwa i-taxi violence, ezona zinqenqeza phambili yi-extortion and taxi violence. Ezi ziye zasuleleka kumama yakhe kwinani. Bengazazi uzuqonde guys, between me and you, police, the justice system, the whatever law of South Africa is so useless. I've got to say it. It's so useless. How do you not know oyena mntu oyena suspect? I don't want to talk about that. I want to be calm and speak on Bra Gabs. Before I properly break this down, I need you and me to agree that when you have money, you have power. And the more money you have, the more power you want to have. That is just the reality of our society. In politics, just in general, xa unemali uba namandla more and more. Now, Bra Gabs owns a security company, and from what I hear, he gets mostly hired by people abane security problems. If he was in Johannesburg, I would say he gets hired by the rich, because rich people that drive Maseratis like these Bentleys up in the neighborhood, they always get escorted ebusuku. So he offers those private security services, which is great. He also is the business forum's chairman. We obviously interested in knowing ubana le mali ngaka anayo, like, don't we all want to know, like, abantu bane millions bazithatha phi, benza njani sana? Like, between me and you, like, how do they get their millions? I'm not gonna disclose my source. I'm just gonna say I've been reliably told that waqala business yakhe ngothengisa his. So around 1996-95, he sold his first car. Yabona eza moto izibuka ugusheshe, but it's a 16 valve. 16 valve z Golf, right? Those cars. He sold his first car that he has monsemont bana you pride and joy your car, you sport it uyetse ibelento ufuna ibe yiyo. So he had that fancy expensive car yayikhalisa abantwana wayincama, and he bought his first taxi. That's how he got into the whole taxi industry. Now ndixolela ke nto zobawo, andifuni uyishiya indawo yokubana njengoba engumfundi nje ebekhulula iuniform ayifake ebhakeni anxibe ezaserenkini after school. He did le nto every day, hayi ke nge-weekends. He would make a lot of money nge-weekend. That's the rest is history. Like, you bought his first taxi, he bought his second taxi, the rest is history. Uyazi bestory somntu simnandi kakhulu xa usiva ngaye. I'm gonna reach out to his team. I'm gonna invite him for a sitting xa seyi-podcast nyani ke sele-ready. Otherwise andiqondi ukubana angangavumi. I mean, look, from what I hear, ngumuntu wabantu, ngubhuti, sentsho ngubhuti waseMonti, ngubhuti omkhulu. Like, he's so protective of East London. When I was xa ndibaliselwa, I know exactly who he is. There's people who bakhona abantu emdantsane that uyayazi uba kulaa section akudlalelwa phaa, awusozubetha umntana phaa kukhona ubrabani bani. He's those big brothers that will protect their people. Did you know that we are not talking about Umageza? We're talking about a professional. He went to Forte. He studied his communications degree. Ngela xesha lo kwakhona uDr Tom nakanene uVisi ngela kwasithi no uDr Tom ufika ngeli xesha lethu. Ngela xesha iForte yayisakhokhelwa ngotata uSibusiso Bhengu, waba yicomrade ngelo xesha eForte. You know, I'm so fascinated with the entire story. I'm getting to the juicy parts, but the fact that he was a member of SASCO emini, but ebusuku ulikhondo. Sorry, ebusuku ulijoni lomkhondo. He is a student, then at night ulisoja lomkhondo. That's his educational background. He started a private college, a sole owner of, why lecturer man for a while. Wabe ngapha itaxis, say, like, every time manethenga itaxis zininzi itaxis zakhe. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know him. No, I'm gonna rather get to the headlines. Look, in 2021, he survived an assassination. Uyazi ke xa useteksini into yokubana kuhlala kusiliwa kubulawana. He survived assassination attempt laa bana udutyulwe njengabantu angabaziyo bavele bathi gqina ezibham AK-47 bakudubule phambi kwabantu, but he survived. Namhlanje as we speak, you're never gonna find him ehamba yedwa. Noba uzapha eRhawutini uzawuhamba ngeflight, kuzawufuneka akhatshwe ngabantu abaqhakazelayo, because his life is in danger. He has money and he has power. So into zepower ke abanye bafuna umbulala and all those things, but he's always surrounded and heavily guarded by bodyguards, because ubomi bakhe kuthiwa busesichengeni. I'm getting somewhere. E-business forum yenza ntoni? And ndenzelwa umzekelo nje, ndasimplifyelwa kuthiwa you know, urhulumente there's laa nto kuthiwa yi-extortion now exhaphakile bekhe yatrenda. Extortion ke does not necessarily mean ootsotsi. Sometimes it means that when government employees are giving you a tender, they want a kickback, they want a share there. Bazathi baxela uba hayi yinyusa noba kungonom-20 and bayazazi uba bafuna imali engakanani phayana. Now, when mnalunga ndifumana, like ndine-BNB, right, I'm running a BNB business and I get a tender, bathi abantu bebendinike itender kuzohlala ii-guest zakwa arts and culture apha kwam, bathi jonga ke lunga, ungasiphekeli, thatha laa mali yekhethi ibuzasiphekela ngayo usinike cash, sizahamba siyozityele omai okanye phaa enantsikeni eGrazia. So don't cater. Yabona, that is extortion. That is how it is now. It actually is. It is described. Into yokubana extortion lena into ebumila kunjani. Iqala phaa kurhulumente ukubana axelele i-service provider into yokubana imali ethile ke uzayinika ubani. Now that is where the business forum yaseBuffalo City comes in. They tell me baza bezo stopper that kind of extortion, because i-development funeka qhube, umsebenzi wona funeka qhube. That is the version that I had. The version that I know is that i-business forum izisa umthetho, sentsho idibanisa abahlali, idibanisa ucontractor, idibanisa usobusiness, kuqhutywe kusebenze, kungabikho mntu uqhathakalayo. This says to me that kulo government wethu there's extortionist. I didn't know that le bribe bahlala beyifuna. That's the first form of extortion. I was told ubana i-extortion yokuqala zii-cadres ezi zifuna i-kickback on every tender that they give you. Now that's the first form of extortion. That is why kukhona abantu apha kwezi business. Ndamka mna ngixeleni ebhizinesini kukhona abantu that are going nowhere. Oku wayesisicashalela se-comrades akaprogresi kwa uprogressa. Into yaziyo kunxiba i-ANC t-shirts, abe nesizwe esikhulu athenge imaxhosa shirts, but there's no significant progress ebomini bakhe because uyazinikwa ezi 5 million, but bazathi kula 5 million bafuna i-3 million bakushiye ne-2 million. You still need to do the work. Uyayiva ne? That is how the construction tender industry is going on in the Eastern Cape. I'm giving my own insight. Look, if senjojonga ne le business ngu-100 million kwenziwa le ndlela isuka apha ekhaya iyotshona eStataram, isuka eMzomhle phaa eTsomo iyotshona eStataram, la gravel route, ye-100 million ivalue yayo. Kuthiwe group 5 siyakunika ke because you have the highest grade, you have the capacity to do this job. Sikunika le 100 million. Group 5 kule 100 million uyayazi yena ubana i-70 million is the value eza kumsebenzi okwenziwa ngugroup 5 nge-70 million, because the 30 million he has to give it to the locals. We've established that. I hope you're listening very carefully. Now kule 70 million i-comrades izawuthi hayi ke u-20% uyawusose ke unantsika udonate pha kuthi kuthiwa i-donation ke i-bribe. So 20%, which is like 20 million, is going to go to the comrades. Now, group 5, the contractor is left with 50 million to do lo msebenzi. Right? I-30 million legally goes to the locals. I-20 million, it's the kickback, it's the bribe for the comrades. Ushiyeke ne-50 million. Umsebenzi lo funeka wenzile uzawubhatala njani abantu? Uzawubhatala njani? Uzayithenga njani imaterial right yokokha ezi RDP houses when he's left with 50 million? Uzawushiyeka nantoni yena? Now that is the question. So what I'm hearing into yokokubana le extortion, so the so-called extortion is exactly by the government. Now business forums ezisekiweyo, I was part, by the way, man kentethi nyani also. Let me add my part. At some point, bendiyo ipart business forum eChris Hani. It was an interim structure bekuxatyana. Ndafakwa ke ndangu-deputy secretary of this business forum, which I left it because I saw that it's not for me. I'm a creative. I am gonna need to get busy. Andazi ke ihlo noba sizahamba kunye na, but oku bekukunika njena imvelaphi yokubana what is he involved in. There's going to be separate parts of this particular coverage on Ubud Gaps Mchala. Ideally, we are going to sit down naye okanye ke a representative from his forum. Jonga, ndibhale notes xa ndi-researcha ngomntu, because ndimane ndimamela kulo, ndidibanise, ndigugulishe, ndiverifye, and all those things. On the next episode, I'm going to talk about Brakaps on NIU. Kudala ebanjwa. Okubanjwa kwakhe ke it's kuthiwa also bazama umbulala in a way. I'm going to unpack what I found out about that. His involvement with Amadola Water, that is currently headlining. Today it's Sunday, the 7th of April 2025, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because this is gonna get interesting. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Butlundi Mnolali. My name is Butlundi Mnolali. I'm gonna see you in the comment section. Let me know that at least you're listening and tell me what you're thinking.